Yeah, this is Riley on the Zimmy Monkey channel talking into a water bottle and about to get real emotional. Do 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 do. I say let's get right into it. 1997, Children of Heaven. This is number 10 for a reason. Not a lot of salt liquid pouring out of the corners of my eyes on this one, but still somewhat of a tearjerker. Was This is an Iranian film. Almost won Best Foreign Feature at the Oscars, but it went up against La Vita Bella. I believe that's how it's said, Italian film about Holocaust, and there's no way to compete with that, even if it's just two Iranian kids sharing a pair of shoes. But I don't remember if I was crying or if it was the little boy that was crying so well in this movie that it made me cry, or that we just shared a little cry moment. But some of the best on-screen crying from a little child, I believe, is in Children of Heaven. That's why it gets number 10. Number 9, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind from 2004. Anyone who's seen this film might know why you'd want to cry at two people trying to erase each other from their memories. Relationships are hard, it's understandable. And that's why it's sad, I think, because relationships are hard. And sometimes you get in fights, and then Mark Ruffalo has to erase you from someone's memory. I mean, it's such a common experience that oh, I'm good. I'm teared up about it already. But you know, it's all happened to all of us. We know. Number 8, The Pursuit of Happiness. Is this irony? I think not. I mean, yes, very ironic. Pursuit of happiness is actually the pursuit of sadness. No, in the pursuit of happiness, we are always sad. I believe that's the tagline, official tagline. Will Smith with his real son, about a real guy. Reality's sad, as we all know, and this got the tears going for me. I think they were happy tears, and sometimes sad tears. I've never slept in a bathroom at a train station, but I would imagine it would be really sad, because I saw it in the film and it made me sad. Number 7. You know those times when you stub your toe real bad, or you step on shattered glass and the pain hurts and those little liquid droplets come out of your eye holes? Yeah, pain can cause sadness. Physical pain. I know it. I've seen it. I felt it. And that is what Lawrence of Arabia was for me, which is my number 7 pick. I heard it was like Spielberg's favorite film or something, so I watched it, and it's on a lot of lists, like greatest movies of all time. But this classic is just utterly painful to watch, in my opinion, and I will fight anyone on it. Yeah, it might has a beautiful cinematography, but looking at a movie that long on the screen where it's just desert, your eyes dry out and those tears have to come out. Physical pain was felt in my experience with Lawrence of Arabia, and that's why it's number 7 on my list. All right, keep it together. Number 6. This is where Pixar hits, and you could almost choose all of Pixar. I don't know what they do with their little animations, but it's purposely just trying to hurt us, I feel, which is probably good. We need to be hurt a little bit more. Let me think. Yes, Up has a very sad beginning, and Finding Nemo has a very sad beginning. But two movies, my number 6 and number 5 pick, are the saddest of the Pixars, in my opinion. Number 6 is 2010's Toy Story 3, the third installment. I love how the Toy Stories did 1, 2, 3, 4 as their numbering, and was not like Fast and Furious and their crazy naming conventions. Oh, that's a whole different topic of sadness. But yes, Toy Story 3. Losing your toys. Growing up is a sad thing. I don't want to grow up. I'm not grown up, but that is a movie about growing up and leaving your toys behind. Freak, I don't even know if I have any toys anymore at all. I just... You know, like when you lose your toys and they're about to be burned in a furnace, but then you give them to a cute little girl. Oh my gosh. I know I've had that experience, and that movie, holy cow. Sad, but great. Happy sad, but sad. I still think about them almost being burned in that trash thing. And they were my friends. They were my toys. Even though I never had those toys, they were my toys. So brutal, but it gets even worse. Number 5, Inside Out, 2015. We all know. There's sadness is an actual character in this movie. Tears are a part of this movie. Tears are in the identity of this movie. And I couldn't help but cry. The girl in the movie's name is Riley, which is my name, so automatically I felt a personal connection. And we all know, Bing Bong. Bing Bong. You don't think that something with such a happy name could make you cry so much, but the thought of forgetting your imaginary friend is so real to me. I had an imaginary friend when I was little, and his name was, freaking bing bonged my own imaginary friend. Oh, goodness me. It's very obvious why Inside Out made me cry, because I've done bing bonged myself, and so it was too real. Sharing a name with the main character and everything, too much. Yet it continues. There's something about losing a best friend or an imaginary friend. Like, I don't think I've had very many best friends, which is its own thing, but movies have been my best friends, and characters of movies have been my best friends, and nothing is sadder than losing a fake best friend from a movie, and no best friend has ever been a better friend that is not a real friend than Castaway, which is my number 4 pick. 2000. Tom Hanks stuck on an island, and we all know it's Wilson. Even a better friend than Bing Bong, because he's not imaginary, he's real. Wilson was forgotten and lost at sea, just like Tom Hanks was lost at sea. Oh my gosh. And then he gets home, and the girl that he was looking at in his locket has moved on. It's like the relationship sadness of Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind combined with the sadness of losing Bing Bong. Castaway is sad, but also an amazing movie, and I love it so much. So ultimately good. Sad, good, sad. I think it was worth it. That girl didn't. Tom Hanks deserved Wilson. I don't know if volleyball man weddings are going to be legal soon, but it should be. They deserve each other more than anything. Number 3, Young @Heart. This is kind of almost cheating because it's a documentary, which is even harder. When real things happen, kind of like Pursuit of Happiness, that was kind of real, but it was Will Smith, so it wasn't as sad. But this is just straight up sad. Like, the director, whoever made this movie, I don't know who it was, I didn't do a lot of research, but you look at Young at Heart and you're like, yeah, you know what, I'm just going to make a bunch of people really sad because I'm just going to document the progression of all these old people dying. That's pretty much what it is. It's a group of singers that are all super old, and they're all just dying, and that's the story of the movie. Can you believe that? Can you believe someone would make that? Like, there's a scene in this movie where there's an old guy sitting on a stage with one of those things that, shoots air into your nose, and he's singing Fix You, that song by Coldplay. I don't even know what that song is about, but that's one of the saddest songs ever made, and one of the saddest movies about one of the saddest things ever made, which is death. Death is sad. Old people are sad. I mean, they can't be happy. They're happy old people that are dying. It is horribly and utterly sad, and tears came out of my face every time. I've seen it twice. Number 2, 2013, short term 12. A lot of numbers here, but it's pretty simple. Another number that I could add to that is 4. I cried at least 4 times, separate times, tears out of my eyes. 4. Short term 12. 4 times. It's crazy. This movie's sad. Oh my gosh. Lakeith Steinfeld? Yes. Lakeith Steinfeld. Lakeith Steinfeld is an amazing actor, and everything he said, the emotion behind him was unbelievable, and it really got to me. So, Short Term 12, amazingly sad. Not enough people have seen this movie, and it's amazing and sad, and I loved it, and I cried. That's why I made the list. If you haven't figured it out by now, all these movies made me cry. Okay, last one, movie that made me straight out sob for a long time, and that's why it's on the list as number 1, because it just made me just absolutely bawl and curl up in a little baby. Like a baby, not in a baby, and want to die is... No, I didn't want to die, I just wanted to cry. I did cry. Oh gosh, let me try. Okay. Green Mile, 1999. A year after I was born, they made this movie. Again, Tom Hanks, he's appearing on this list yet again. What a guy. Can make you cry. Hey, that rhymed. Nice. Good job. If you've seen it, you know. You know what it's it. It's not the mouse. I mean, the mouse was sad, but the mouse was okay. It's bigger than the mouse in the movie, guys. You know why Green Mile is sad? It's because of John Coffey. Oh my gosh. If you've seen the movie, you know why. I won't spoil it because I don't think as many people that are my age have seen The Green Mile, and I would recommend it, but the performance and everything about the character of John Coffey hits me in my very soul and makes me cry the most. That is it. I did it. I only cried a few times in the making of this video. This might be one of the saddest YouTube videos of all time. You know that. That's it. That's for me. I'm feeling good. You know, after you cry, everything gets better. And now I'm feeling super happy. Maybe I should do the happiest movies ever, the ones that made me laugh the most. I don't know. This tissue is now disgusting. Thanks, and... Sitting on a bench with a little Lionel Richie. Ba ba bum bum bum.